The countdown for the 2020 presidential election is underway, and Snoop Dogg will vote for the first time in his life. While he hasn't explicitly said he'll be voting for former Vice President Joe Biden as of the making of this video, the rapper did allow his hit track Drop It Like It's Hot to appear in a 60-second ad promoting ballot drop boxes in partnership with the Democratic Party. The official Democratic National Committee clip released on October 12th sees masked voters dropping off their votes into official drop boxes in their communities while his catchy tune plays in the background. Snoop said in a statement, "This is the most important election of our lifetimes, and it's my first time voting. We need every single American to get out there and vote. It's time for y'all to drop those ballots like they're hot in your local drop box. Vote early and let them know our voices will be heard." He also shared the video on his Instagram account, writing, "Listen up, it's time to go vote. Go to iwillvote.com and make your voice heard. I'm voting for the first time. Come join me." Claiming that he was misinformed for years, Snoop thought he wasn't eligible to vote because of his criminal record. According to the Los Angeles Times, the rapper was convicted in 1990 of felony drug possession and possession for sale, and later pleaded no contest to felony gun and drug charges in 2007. Snoop explained on the Big Boys Neighborhood podcast in June 2020.
For many years, they had me brainwashed thinking that you couldn't vote because you had a criminal record. I didn't know that. My record's been expunged. So now I can vote.
In October 2020, Snoop documented himself completing a voter registration form online for the first time ever. In a 14-minute YouTube video, he walked through the entire process of registering to vote in California before noting how the form leaves questions about criminal records until the very end. In his opinion, this is done to discourage participants from completing the form and voting.
Like, this would be the discouraging moment at the end of the vote for me to be like,
Snoop admitted on the Big Boys Neighborhood podcast that now that he knows he's allowed to vote, he's definitely going to cast his ballot in the 2020 presidential election.
I ain't never voted a day in my life, but this year I think I'm gonna get out and vote because I can't stand to see this punk in office one more year.
The rapper is clearly not a Trump fan, as his 2017 Lavender music video made abundantly clear. The video features a scene of Snoop aiming a toy gun at an orange-faced clown named Clump. At the time, Trump responded to the video, tweeting, "Can you imagine what the outcry would be if Snoop Dogg, failing career and all, had aimed and fired the gun at President Obama? Jail time." Beyond the video dust-up, Snoop hasn't shied away from sharing his opinions and speaking out on politics. In September 2018, he even slammed Kanye West's very high-profile embrace of the U.S. president. And while Snoop may not have been able to vote for Barack Obama, he did endorse him for re-election in 2012 because he believed Obama deserved to be president for another 4 years to, quote, "get his thing together and finish his deal out," as per HuffPost. The rapper continued, "I mean, George W. Bush f***ed up for 8 years, so you gotta at least give Obama 8 years. He cleaned half the up in 4 years, realistically. It ain't like y'all gave him a clean house. Y'all gave him a house where the TV didn't work, the toilet was stuffed up. Everything was wrong with the house." Snoop also told Andy Cohen in 2015 that he wanted to see Hillary Clinton become the first female U.S. president. He explained on Watch What Happens Live, "I like to be politically correct. Sometimes I'm politically incorrect, but I'll say that I would love to see a woman in office because I feel like we're at that stage in life to where we need a perspective other than the male's train of thought. And just to have a woman speaking from a global perspective as far as representing America, I would love to see that. So I'll be voting for Mrs. Clinton." Snoop never made it to the voting booth that year, and Donald Trump, of course, won the election in 2016. But now, Snoop will use his first ever vote to try to get him out of the White House. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite hot topics are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.